Other viewer was humble enough to send in. Viewer submitted the story, so they wish to remain anonymous at the moment, so let's just give them a fake name. How about the Ice King?
To stop playing the keyboard!
So the Ice King was just sitting there one day, and his friend just messaged him and said something about I have some magical mushrooms. Would you like some? And he said sure. And apparently the Ice King, he's done them before. Probably he said about 6, 7, 8 times. So this time he said he was gonna take 5 grams of the magical stuff. So he gets five, and his friend tells him, okay, that's gonna be about $50. So the Ice King gets a $50 bill and walks down to a local Wendy's, is what he said. So he meets him there. He gives him the $50. His friend shakes his hand, says, "Pleasure doing business with you, Ice King." And then he basically just takes him home. And it's about 8:30 at this point, and he thought it was a perfect time to take him, 8:30 p.m. So because he knew his parents are gonna be going to sleep soon, so he takes him, and then he just waits for stuff to happen. Apparently they take around 30 or so minutes to have their little effects. So he just waits. He boots up a game of CS:GO and starts playing, and then all of a sudden he just starts to notice that his controller just feels kind of weird in his hands. He says sort of like rubber in a way. So the Ice King just thinks that's funny, and then he just doesn't really notice much or anything. And then the colors just start looking brighter on the screen. That's usually what ends up happening anyway, but that sort of thing. So the colors are just looking brighter on the screen. So then the Ice King he's just playing his game, just playing his game, just playing his game. He's not doing too good because they supposedly have a body type of effect where you feel sedated in a way, and then you even just start seeing crazy colors. So he's seeing colors, seeing colors, seeing colors, all that, just typical trip stuff. He said he's about an hour in now. He's definitely feeling it, and since a 5 gram is pretty huge dose, some people even call that a hero-sized dose. He was definitely going crazy, just seeing really crazy colors. He said things were changing shapes. He had some tissue box that was a square. He said it looked almost like a triangle in a way at this point, and he had some paintings in his room that sort of look circular in a way now, and that's just pretty crazy in a way. So yeah, just the things were just moving around, and he said everything had a breathing like effect in a way, which is pretty cool, I would suppose. And then he said all of a sudden he didn't feel very good, and so then the Ice King he just threw up in his trash can. So then after he puked in his trash can, he had ended up saying that he just felt really weird, and he just had this weird head type of effect or whatever. And it was about 9:30 at this point. He just had that weird type of effect. And his mom was definitely sleeping, so he was just saying he doesn't feel very good, doesn't feel good at all, thinks he might actually have to go to the hospital. So then he walks in his mom's room, and his mom is mostly half asleep. He tries to wake her up. He's just, "Oh, mom, wake up. I need your help with something." And she was, "Okay, what's going on?" Mostly like 85% asleep. So then he tells her that he took mushrooms, and his mom, he said, like, "I took some mushrooms, Mom. I don't feel really good. I'm really sorry." And she goes, "Oh, you ate some mushrooms?" And he goes, "Yeah." And she goes, "Oh yeah, those mushrooms in the fridge are not very good. You probably shouldn't have eaten them. I think they're expired. You should probably be fine. You just have some ginger ale soda to help your stomach and stuff." So then he was going to tell her no, that he took the drug type, but then he was just thinking, okay, I guess I get a little bit of a free ride or anything. My mom's not gonna know. So then nothing about that. He just was, okay, fine. I guess I'll just ignore that. Not really sure what I can do then instead about it. I guess because it would be even worse. He would probably have to go to rehab or something. Because at the time, he said he was 17, 16 when this happened. So legally, if you don't know, I don't know how it works in every single state, but I believe in the state of where I live, you would actually have to go to some sort of rehab center if you were caught doing any type of thing. It doesn't matter if it was cigarettes or meth. It doesn't matter. You would still have to go to rehab for it if you're under the age of 18. So he didn't want to have to call the cops or go to the hospital or anything, and then just have to do anything like that. He just didn't want that to happen. So he just was basically, okay, well, I guess I'm just not going to go to the doctor. I'll be fine. So then he basically just did what his mom said, had a little ginger ale, and just didn't really eat anything else. He didn't really throw up, and he just said that he pretty much just had a decent trip after that. He pretty much just listened to some music, played some video games, did whatever. He said he even took a hot bath at one point, which I would imagine feels nice. I don't know. But basically, that is about how somebody took some magic mushrooms and then told their mom about it. You're probably expecting their mom to freak out or anything, but no, their mom was half asleep, didn't even realize he meant crazy mushrooms that trip and make you see things. So, hope you guys enjoyed this story. Have a good one.